Just let me know when you're recording and
That was the sound of the recording starting.
Okay, good morning guys. We're back again. I will take you through a full day today of basically eating, work, training, etc. as well. So as usual, Ed is behind the camera, so through a full day. So he's just on time for meal one. So basically I've been up, done an hour of work, got through my done 20-minute walk on the treadmill, and now I'm gonna have meal one now. So basically, actually Cuba, I checked in with Cuba this morning and we actually increased food a little bit as well. So small increase in food across the day, kind of 20 grams of carbs here or there across the meals. So the first meal is going to be, I'll actually just show you when it's done. I'll show you in a second, I'll get it finished. But just before my first meal, I will have my morning supplements, and then I have apple cider vinegar with my creatine and glutamine as well before I have it, just to kind of get digestion and for overall gut health ready for the day. But yeah, that's down, steps are in. Meal one will to go down, so I'll show you in 1 second. Okay, so meal one, 220 grams of chicken, 120 grams of rice, which actually got increased today, and 30 grams of dark chocolate. People are going to get anxiety with the way this is broken. So do I, but like, it is what it is. And then 100 grams of blueberries as well. So that's meal one. I will have this. I always watch some YouTube when I am eating a meal. I never like working or anything during a meal. I always try and switch off and just watch something, just to kind of, you know, not have the stress of actually work when I'm eating on the digestive system, etc. So I'll turn something on here, and then in about 15 minutes I will get back to work until my next meal. But yeah, meal one, and then we'll go from there.
Do you have a preferred way of with clients that are mini cutting? Do you prefer to cut their cardio or their food or anything like that?
It really depends on the clients, mate. So some people actually, you know, some people, no matter how low their food goes, they don't have a great appetite anyway, so their hunger will just stay low. So some people, once performance is still staying relatively good in the gym, they can actually afford to kind of pull their food a little bit because they just don't have a big appetite in the first place. So once performance is staying high, I can pull their food. Others actually enjoy the cardio side of things. So if someone enjoys the cardio, and again, if that's not affecting the performance by doing too much cardio, I will happily push their cardio. So again, it depends on how the client is responding and what they enjoy more, whether they actually like doing more cardio or less cardio, and then obviously how it affects their performance, which is the main thing, which I try to keep as high as possible. Because a lot of people, when dieting, they will just kind of disregard performance at all and just kind of get weaker and stuff. So if the performance stays in a good spot, I will push the cardio up once they enjoy it. And the same, if I'm pulling food down, I will just make sure the performance is staying as high as possible. Obviously, it will get to a stage where performance, the deeper into a diet you get, it will start to drop off a touch, and that's when it comes down to manipulating training volume to still allow the body to recover. As recovery capabilities come down from the less food and the more cardio, recovery drops off. So then we have to kind of adjust the volume of the training to allow them to recover as well as they have been. So then when we adjust volume, their strength shouldn't really drop much because the recovery requirements are met by the volume reducing, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have 200 grams of lean beef mince, 500 grams of potato. So I'll heat that up, and then I'll show you what sauce I put on it as well. But that is meal two. I usually get 3 meals in before I train, so I'll have that, and then I'll have pre-workout in a couple of hours, and then we will train. But I'll have this, get back to more work again. I always get all my work done in the mornings, kind of before I train, well, the majority of it, just to kind of bulk out of the way, and then in the evenings I'll jump back on for an hour or two, just to kind of get back to any messages that come through then. But The bulk of my work is nearly done, so I'll go finish a bit now, and then actually do a couple of plants, new start plants as well that I have to send out. So I will do them after a few more check-ins after this meal, and that'll be pre-workout meal. I'll show you now. Give me 1 second. Okay, so cinnamon on my potatoes. Don't knock it till you try it. It's unbelievable. So cinnamon, some ketchup on this, just a little bit, and that is that. I actually cook the mince in Domino bolognese sauce too. So when I cook the mince, I put it all in the pan and then throw a jar of Domino sauce over it, so it just gives it a bit of flavour and doesn't have it dry either. So you know when you're cooking mince and it sticks to the pan. Cuba actually told me this, so if I don't give him credit, he's kind of. So I put the sauce in, and it just does enough to kind of make it not stick to the pan, and actually just makes it taste that bit nicer as well. So mince, Domino sauce, potatoes, cinnamon and ketchup, and actually some salt as well, some pink salt. Actually, here's a tip as well. So if you're having a certain amount of salt for the day, weigh it out at the start of the day, and then you can just sprinkle it over your meals as the day goes, so you know exactly how much salt you're having, and you don't have to weigh it out on each meal. It's already weighed out, so then you just sprinkle bits over as the day goes. But yeah, that is meal 2. So yeah, I'll get back to some work after this, and then I will show you pre-workout meal. But yeah, that is it. Oh, I was already recording. Sorry, I didn't hear the beep. Okay guys, so one thing I wanted to touch on is when I go through kind of check-ins and, you know, even form videos and stuff as well, it's just one thing that sticks out is that people don't actually realise their own potential in terms of not just regarding, like, you know, form videos with training, etc., but just in general across the board with what they actually can achieve, and whether that be performance, whether that be their physique goals, whether that be in life in general. And you know, I think, you know, once someone is happy doing what they're doing, keep doing what you're doing. But I think people leave a lot on the table in terms of what they can actually achieve in life. They think, you know, where you're currently at is not where you're going to be going forward the rest of your life. There's so much out there, there's so much opportunity, and I think in a lot of cases people don't realise what's out there, and they don't realise there's more than to where they are at this current moment in terms of where they're living, what they're doing, who they're surrounding themselves with, what they're like physically, mentally. There's so much more out there, so much opportunity to actually progress, and like I said, a lot of people don't realise their own potential when it comes to these things. So like, there's so much, like, even when it comes to physique goals, like you can literally get to any place you want to be. You can achieve anything in terms of how you look, even if you are kind of like morbidly obese, like massively overweight, and you think, okay, I'll never be in the position I want to be, I'll never be able to drop that amount of weight. Just like, for example, saying that, like, it really is possible. Like, there's a lot of people out there kind of doing what you would love to do, but they just believe in themselves. So that's really the only difference. So everyone starts somewhere. So you could want to completely change your career path now, but you'd be scared because you don't know how to. But anything you've ever done, you've had to learn how to do it. So basically what I'm trying to say is that you are not stuck where you are now. You can achieve anything, but everyone starts as a beginner somewhere. So all it takes is having that actual belief in yourself, and trust me, you can do a lot if you actually believe in your own potential. It's just something I really realised with myself personally as well over the last year and a half, that, you know, even now, you know, I would have never previously, a few years ago, thought that I'd be in the position I'm in now. And again, even now, like going a few years in the future, I know I'm going to be in a much better position again, because I believe in myself, and I know there's so much more room to progress. Even though it may not look like it, seem like it now, if you believe it, there really is. I sound like a preacher there, but yeah. So this is my pre-workout meal. I'll go through my pre-workout actually after this meal. But what we're having is 250 grams of prawns and 100 grams of rice. We have 100 grams of banana and 10 grams of dark chocolate. Now, on the prawns and rice, has to be mustard, but this mustard is fucking gone. Hang on. I've two like nearly empty tubs. I thought I had a full one, but obviously not. Now, and then some salt. Extra salt in my pre-workout meal, always. And that is that meal. It looks really appetizing, I know, but honestly this is probably my favourite meal. Unreal. And then I'm going to make my intro and my pre-workout, but I'm going to eat this first. And then we make that before we go, and I'll show you what that is. But this is pre-workout, 3 meals in before we train. Yeah, so I'm going to eat this and we'll go from there.
Not got into big boy status enough yet to get a shoehorn.
Mate, this is actually going on very easy. When I get heavy, I'm out of breath, put my laces on. But this is actually okay. I'm pretty skinny at the moment, so I actually enjoy being skinny, to be honest.
When your measure of health is whether or not you can tie your shoelaces without getting out of breath.
Honestly, yeah. Like normally I can't breathe tying shoelaces, never mind fucking talk. But now look, I actually ordered these, I like Metcons, so these are the new ones, but I actually don't like them. But I got them, so I just gotta wear them anyway. I ordered them in June, they came like last week. So, but yeah, comfy for training. Okay, so pre-workouts. I don't usually take pre-workouts a lot. This is a pump, this is from Contact Sports. Mega Pump, I've been using this recently. It's really, really good. So this is no kind of stimulants, no caffeine or anything, so it's literally just kind of a pump product, so not an actual pre-workout. I don't like getting too worked up for any sessions, to be honest with you, apart from legs. So I literally have a black coffee here and then a pump product. So that's kind of what I do before push sessions. Pull, I don't really even take any pump products, and then legs I will take an actual stimulant one. So when food goes up, like this is only kind of when I'm hungry, and when I'm actually full and food goes up, I couldn't be fucked with pre-workouts. They just sit on my stomach. But for now, because I'm hungry, they're actually going down fine, and they actually agree with me. Like I'm actually not able to have EAs at the moment, or even the cyclic dextrin, or any other sweetener, to be honest with you, because it's really kind of irritating my gut. But for some reason, this pre-workout is absolutely fine at the moment. So I just have to be really careful what is agreeing with me and what isn't. And that brings me on to my intro workout. Actually, my intro workout at the moment is literally this: coconut water. Yeah, I can't have cyclic dextrin or anything at the moment, so coconut water is my choice. So that's where I'm kind of getting my intro workout carbs from. So coconut water. This thing here, that's intro workout, and then pre-workout is coffee and Mega Pump. And now we're going to go and check if my tire is actually flat or not, and then we're going to go to the gym. Oh, it's snowing. Little bits.
They don't fall in snowball sized chunks.
Oh.
Do you want to run us through the session before we go in?
Oh yeah. So we have single arm cuff lateral raises. Then we are on to high incline Smith machine press. That's still a bit loud, isn't it? Then the flex incline machine press, and then the flat prime press. They're our main movements. So it's kind of shoulder dominant, obviously starting off with the cuff raises, and then going on to our high incline, which is predominantly kind of shoulder, and just to kind of go across that top line, upper chest as well. So mainly shoulder focused, and then we'll transition over onto our chest movements, like our incline flex machine and our flat prime as well. And then we will move on to some isolations after our main movements, which will be cable flies, and we have single arm, so we have prime push down, and then we have skull crushers as well. So 3 main movements, 1 isolation before our shoulder movement, and then 3 isolations after as well. I'll run you through it as we go, but I think I won't do much talking in this one, because obviously it's a full day, so I'll let you work your magic, but I won't talk much. I'll just go through the session, but yeah, let's go and get after it. There we go. Lean in, there we go. Touch me. There we go. Yeah. Chest down. Down. There we go. Every time I see the word social, I use head quotes. Get it? I can see your Instagram account, look into your Facebook, Twitter page, you can never trend mine. Look how they started with the go. Look how they get fed up. No who it is when they hear the go. Look how we got them scared with the go. Old school man still paving the man. But them see up. 100 hit combo, that's what I'm on, but I'm in love. Don't jump on your song and I'll make your song blow up the head. Control so far ahead, the seat just go out there looking at me like what have you done? Stop playing dumb, you know what I've done. I cannot be son, how dare you talk like I ain't second to none. Go wash out your farm, these tickets all like they're in the gun and had me on the run like they're all on the internet, saying in interviews, running their guns and they're saying they got to the man and respond, but these people thinking now I hate it. My mum's like I'm really a victim and I ain't worried, you're all on my wall. I believe how this pussy is talking off, but I ain't sitting there crying, I'm counting my funds. It ain't even worth wasting the air in my lungs in this place. It's been how many years and these man are still down. It's been how many years and they're still getting crossed. Would I need a guy? Don't even apply. You ain't even a guy. You're the guy going shop for the best. And next to the guy, you were overly quiet and shy. Could never try. It's key double. They look like me key double. I don't want to put no talk, but in trouble. Come to the bus. Okay, let's go, get comfy. Come on. Yep, okay. Let's go. Come on. Oh. 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 Okay then, let's go. Drive them up, drive them up, drive them up. Drive, yep. Yep. Fuck. Every fucking, man, I just can't fucking progress that. That's the exact, okay. Right. Fucking hell. That's 3 sessions. Okay.
Very tight. Nice. Come on. And again. Oh, come on. Come on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Control. Beautiful. Yes, Mark. Boom. Yes. Keep that tension on. Keep that tension on. Don't go fucking lift. Let's go. No, go lift. Boom. Yes. Like a street. Cock it up and try. Boom. All day, motherfucker. Come on. Yeah. Again. Right. Yeah. Come on. Go. Lead that right.
God.
Sorry, bro. I'm filming.
Fuck.
Sorry, bro.
Sounds good, alright.
But masters.
Fucking hell. Huh? Fucking hell.
Yes. Beautiful. Yes, Mark, come on. All the way, motherfucker, come on. Drive them. Let's go.
Watch this. Okay.
Take it. Drive. Yeah, complete that red. Yeah. All the way,
Yeah.
yours. Hold, fight it back. Fight it back.
Oh yeah.
Fucking watching it, motherfucker. Like an eagle. Like an eagle. Watching it like a fucking eagle, mate.
How the session go so far?
Really nice. I'll do the same. Yeah, I'll do 3 plates. Do you want to go? No? Yeah, going really well. Numbers are slowly creeping up. Pump is good. The fuel, extra fuel today doing its job. But you know, really good session. It's nice to see numbers jumping up as we go. It's obviously the aim, and everything's connecting very, very nicely as well for all 3 of us. So it's, you know, when everything is going well for everyone, it's a very nice vibe because, you know, we're all just kind of pushing each other on. So yeah, I'm gonna get into my walking set here now. Prime, flat press, and then we'll be on to some of our isolation stuff. So yeah, let's go then. Yeah. 10.
Easy. I go deeper, like you see. So more range of motion.
Fuck's sake. So, take 1. Everything now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Control.
Two more, come on.
Oh, I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Elbows forward, there. Right, back. There we go.
How was the session, Big Gun?
Really good session today. Like I said, numbers were good, connection with everything was good, pump was good, no injuries, energy was good, everything was just clicked very nicely. So it's really good when I have these sessions where everything just runs smoothly, nothing kind of interrupting the session, and it kind of goes exactly how the plan. And I think that a big thing with that comes down to, you know, really managing sleep, water intake, recovery, and once you manage all them variables, there should be no reason why, you know, it shouldn't be kind of constant progression every time you walk into the gym. Obviously there will be days where you're just a little bit off, just, you know, just them random days here and there, but for the most part, once all variables are covered, we should constantly see progression across the board.
Yeah.
It looked like I was taking a video or a picture of your man's window. That looked a bit weird. I was just taking some off the snow and it still looks shit. I need you to take pictures for me.
Are you feeling Christmassy, Mark?
I'm feeling cold. I actually never liked Christmas before, but last year and this year I actually like it, and the snow makes it feel like Christmas. I'm going home for Christmas, so it's different living away because they're away from family. So it's going to be nice getting home, seeing everyone, spending Christmas, and then getting annoyed and getting sick of them, and then coming back, so I can escape when I need to. Okay, I need a bowl. I have a bowl. I put the bowl in the scales. I put the blueberries in the bowl. I put the bowl in the microwave. I defrost my berries. I eat my post-workout. That actually worked out exactly what I needed.
What's on the post-workout menu, bro?
There's one option on the menu today. Actually extra rice because Coop made changes. So 140 grams of rice, 250 grams of prawns. I fucking love prawns, as you've probably seen from earlier on. And 100 grams of blueberries. So frozen blueberries always. I put these in the microwave for 1 minute 30 seconds, and they are perfect. They're like a little bit hot, but all the juices around it. It is amazing. I'll show you now. But 140 rice, 250 prawns with mustard, with salt, blueberries. Have this, get back to clients, and then go from there. But I am starving. My appetite is so high at the moment. I'm starving after that session. So yeah, I just want to eat. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Our salmon or our prawns, is that like one fish?
Is that one fit? That is one prawn, yes.
So they swim around like that?
They have not clothes. They have skins and heads. I can't believe I just caught this on camera, Mark.
Yeah, they have clothes on. So you're saying that's 250 prawns? Like they've been.
No, they're not all 1 gram. That's a large number of prawns that you're about to eat.
That was one thing swimming around in the sea once.
Yeah.
So that's a prawn, but yeah, you can get prawns that are like massive as well.
Yeah, a bit like you can get small humans and big humans.
That was the strangest conversation I've ever had. So all the rice is weighed out for the next couple of days. So this is tomorrow's rest day rice. These 5 are the next day's training day. These 5 are the next day's training day. Obviously I have a couple more meals, potato and stuff that I don't really have ready yet. And I don't have meat in on top of these either. But I put them in, but that's all the rice sorted. Next meal, I have 150 grams of pineapple, 100 grams of rice, 200 grams of chicken, 30 grams of avocado. So that is going to be the meal I have now. And then my last meal before bed, I have about 8:30, is literally 200 grams of mince and 100 grams of rice with that as well. So they are my final 2 meals. But yeah, other than that, that is my current food at the moment. Like I said, I'm kind of reversing out of this mini cut now and beginning the next push-up phase. So food still isn't that high. I'm still fucking starving at the moment, to be honest. But it's a good place to be in. My body's very, very responsive. Digestion is good, and obviously food will build up slowly, and pretty soon I'll be full again. But the first bump up in food today, it hasn't even touched the sides. I'm still starving, but it should do enough to see the weight rise a little bit, performance rise, and then as the weeks go, food will continue to rise too. So yeah, final 2 meals, and then I'll be in bed by 9:30, 9:15, 9:30 or so. And up again to do it all again tomorrow. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a good insight into kind of what I'm eating in a day at the moment. Obviously intro workout in there as well, pre-workout, kind of what my work day is like with training as well. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Ed will be back behind the camera again soon. What are we? Yeah, I'm going home for Christmas, so I should have another one out in a couple of weeks as well. I'm just going to before Christmas to see where I'm at, see the progress so far in this push-up phase. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah.
that's us wrapped up. Full day of eating. Ed's gonna go now. I'm gonna switch off, chill out. All work is done for the day now, so chill out, and like I said, just refresh and get ready for tomorrow. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy, please share, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I will catch you in the next one.